If you let in an easy goal, people will always remember you. But if you catch the regular, nobody is going to write about you. Your objective at the time of building a finance function should always be on how quickly you can move from a cost center to that of a revenue enabler or a profit enabler. I'm a practicing chartered accountant. I was earlier working with PwC, moved out to set up my own firm called American Consultants. Since then, I've been working with YourStory since 2014. Hi, I'm Rohan Arinaya. I'm part of the finance function at YourStory. I'm trying to distill my learnings at YourStory over the last 8 years and identify 5 things for you in what you can keep in mind while building your finance function. So here goes, and in no order of priority, right? Number 1, let's speak about compliance. This is the boring part, so let's get done with it at the earliest, right? As boring as it may sound and as boring as it may get, this actually can come back to bite your back later if we don't give this enough attention. India is a very regulated country and we have a lot of compliances to keep in mind, right? At any time when you are building your finance function, draw up a list of the compliances that apply to your company. Identify the timelines that are applicable to you and put up a charter, put up a timetable, because remember, if you forget even one of those deadlines, people out there are ready to serve you notices. In a very loose analogy, the role is that like of a goalkeeper. If you let in an easy goal, people will always remember you. But if you catch the regular, nobody is going to write about you. But yet, it's an important function. Keep in mind what applies to you, keep in mind what dates apply to you, and ensure you have a timetable that is followed to the T. 2. Data organization. In the finance function, you will have loads of data, loads and loads of it. Some that you can actually filter, some that is, trash, basically. What is important for us in the function is to identify which data can mean what could you infer. Therefore, the foundation stone of any of this is how we organize this data. Keep in mind what are the metrics that you want to track. Keep in mind what are the things that are important. See what data points you could use to arrive at a conclusion from different sources. But remember, for all of this, how you organize your data, what are the slices, what are the cuts that you can arrive from your data, all of this depends on how you organize it. So be careful to organize your data in the manner in which you would like for this to be distilled as information in future. Number 3, process improvements. One of the most exciting things for me in the finance role is to see how I can improve upon the processes that we have built for the company. When we are young and a 10-member organization, what works for us would not necessarily work as we scale to a 50-60 member organization, or for that matter, a 150 or a 200 member organization. The continuous need to reimagine, reinvent, and kind of come out with certain solutions, which will work for the company, keeping in mind our overall objective, is something that really excites me. Therefore, what worked for you in the past is good, but it may not work for you in the future, and that is something that keeps us on our toes. So process improvements is the name of the game for every finance function. 4, automation. Remember I told you that there are the routine, boring tasks in finance? How do we come out of it? Obviously, there is a human element to everything, but what can be automated should be automated. Therefore, the routine tasks of whether those are reimbursement claims, whether those are checking of invoices, look at how solutions are available today and see if you can adopt any of them in your system. Of course, they come at a cost, but guess what? If the saving from that time can actually be instilled and improve the quality of information, it is totally worth it. 5, enabler versus cost center. The finance function has always been seen as a cost function. We keep track of the money gone, we keep track of the money coming in, etc., etc. Over a period of time, even at YourStory, we've seen this function grow into an enabler wherein we can tell the management what is working. You could tell the management what you should follow. And all of this is only possible when you have a deep understanding of the numbers that your systems are sending through. Your objective at the time of building a finance function should always be on how quickly you can move from a cost center to that of a revenue enabler or a profit enabler. EduStars 2022 is one of the most awaited events that I am looking forward to personally to attend. This space has attracted a lot of attention, and rightfully so. whether that's funding, unicorn status, or just the sheer development in the manner in which education content is delivered, is very, very exciting for me. I personally believe this space can help us reach a much more capable workforce in the future. EduStars 2022 is bringing together major unicorns, educational companies, policymakers, government officials, the who's who of the edtech sector. So if there is one place that you should be to understand this sector, it's EduStars 22.